This Mother's Day, treat your mom to a specialized blend of modern wellness innovation.
Brazilian Lymph Spa offers treatments inspired by Brazilian techniques and designed to heal and restore. Val joins us with more. Val, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me too. So
yes.
happy to be here.
I think we all know what a traditional massage entails and the pleasure and the joy we get from that. But what is a Brazilian lymph massage?
Yeah, so Brazilian lymphatic massage is different, unlike the traditional massage that focus on target the muscles. We focus on target the lymphatic system that helps you to detox your body and also to relax as well. So a lot of the people, they come in because they are dealing with digestive issues, because they wanted to improve their health, or also that's the most important thing, that also deep relaxation as well.
Can you describe the process, like how you start? I know you have your friend here.
Usually we start from the, there are different techniques, but at the Brazilian Lymph Spa, I made a technique that's going to help to detox your body up to 10 days, even though after you left our spa. So I start usually with the dry brush that we're going to be using to activate the superficial lymph nodes. Also the dry brush helps with the natural detoxification, and also for help the lymph flow. Now, the lymphatic massage, we talk about the superficial lymph nodes. So everything is going to be very gentle. It's a different technique that is going to help your body to boost the immune system.
Too, right?
It's wonderful, yeah. It's a deep relaxation. So a lot of the clients, they feel amazing after leaving if it's just one session. And the Brazilian massage also is very different because we focus in also control people's body. So they come with a lot of benefits. And excuse me, I'm going to put it also here that we usually use the dry brush the whole body. After this, a technique that I use, I apply some oil, and we start with the low limbs here, and then after we being activated the superficial lymph nodes that we have the inguinal, we have the proximus. I use this lymphatic body paddle that helps to move the lymph. And usually people have this paddle to be doing at home when they don't come into the spa or after the spa treatment.
So even if you're doing, let's say you have a dry brush or you have one of those paddles, even just doing that to your own leg can do something to stimulate?
Yes, this is something that we definitely recommend for people to have at home, because the body does not have a pump for move the lymph. We only have a pump for the heart to move the blood. So the lymph is moving through the muscles and skeletons. What we do with the massage, we activate the lymph nodes that are responsible to detox your body, and it helps with blood circulation, bloating. It's a gentle technique, but it's moving towards to the benefits, such as people coming because they feel sluggish. They also want to improve their health. They are dealing with a lot of inflammation. They are dealing with chronic disease, such as depression, anxiety, stress. And this is for everybody, man and woman, especially those post surgery, and also after traveling, because we always getting very bloated. So it's wonderful for the lymphatic system. So by here, after we do the whole body, I usually ask the clients to take deep breath, 3, 2, 1. And after this, there are some points that we're going to be working for the digestive system, because a lot of people are dealing with bloating, and those issues is going to be gone after just one massage.
Really?
Wow. So how often should someone come back? Obviously, the first treatment is going to help them with whatever their ailment is, inflammation. How often should they come back?
It is wonderful to come in as much as you can, but definitely a lot of the clients, they have it twice or once a month. Because as the body does not have this pump, what we do, we activate the lymph nodes, and we help the body to natural detoxification. And then through the activation, and you move all the lymph to the lymph nodes, like for example here under the armpit, and the principal on the clavicle area as well. So the whole body is going to be drained, and we do the face too. On the face, we use the gua sha, those small gua sha here, that we
So
use.
I feel like the paddle was almost a large version.
One.
So the paddle, big part paddle for the body, and the small ones for the face. Activated the superficial lymph nodes as well, through the nose, to the eyes, the jawline area. For example, sometimes we get sick and you always notice that the jawline is getting swollen. So, oh my gosh, my lymph nodes are swollen. But the body also tells you when you're sick, such as have headache all the time, I get infection, I can't sleep, I can't perform better, or like I have a lot of stress, I don't know what's going on, I want to lose weight or I want to gain weight. And then just because your body is not a detox, you need to detox, you need to balance your body. And yet Brazilian Lymph Spa have 8 types of treatments that they are all focused and help you to detox in a fast way. And also the Brazilian way for control people's body.
Wow, and how relaxing.
Yes, it's deep, it's incredible relaxing. So the client just feel one session very relaxed, less bloated, and some also feel like visible contour. But it all depends on the diet, lifestyle, and what they want to achieve. And a lot of folks, they have those massages before a special event, or like a Met Gala, or brides-to-be.
To relax.
Also, like as I said, we have to always focus on the wellness, like what's the most important thing, as we need to keep flushing and keep detox. And I noticed that people that they never had or they wanted to try the wellness journey, they often have a lymphatic massage at least once a month to help to kickstart the wellness journey.
Well, that is wonderful.
Props
Val,
to Jennifer
thank
for
you.
being on TV
thank
doing
you.
this
Yeah, thank
beautiful
you,
model.
Jennifer's sleeping.
Gorgeous.
You look beautiful. Val, thank you so much.
Thank
For
you
more
too.
information,
Thank you.
just head to BrazilianLymphSpa.com or find them on socials. All the info is right there on your screen.